That looks so cool.
Hey, it was really good, y'all. Welcome back to the show. Hey, yo, real quick before we get started, peep the new threads, man. TLN's gonna have some new merch coming soon. I think this is my favorite one so far, but stay tuned. Y'all see all the new designs. But anyway, there's a bunch of stuff I want to catch y'all up on this week, so let's just jump right into it. I don't know how many of you were or were not on social media on PLL Day. That was October 22nd, last Thursday. PLL Day was pretty much dominant in lacrosse social media on October 22nd. People were making songs, making pizzas, making art, and submitting it to the hashtag. And I think my favorite thing I saw on PLL Day, though, by and large, was all the PLL Day edits that all the video creators around the space were making out of the game footage that the league made available to all of them. So the two that really stuck out to me were Eddie M and Katie DeFeo. I've always loved Eddie's edits. I've been a big fan of his for a long time. I think he puts the smoothest stuff together. He always picks the dopest tracks. So go check his out if you haven't seen that yet. But I love Katie's clip selection. I mean, she's obviously a great storyteller, and that's the vibe I got from her PLL Day edit because she was using a lot of setup stuff at the front end of the video just to set the scene. I really like that. So anyways, moving on from that, in other PLL news, did you guys see Paul Rabel's collab with Lil Huddy? Listen, I'm not gonna pretend like I knew who this dude was, man. Like, I'm just so not on TikTok. I just can't keep up with this stuff.
How do you do, fellow kids? What?
But my reaction right there is like kind of the point in a way, so just hear me out. Lil Huddy has 7-figure followers on 2 social platforms, Instagram and YouTube, and this man has 30 million followers on TikTok. Across all platforms, this dude has over 40 million followers. Just think about how many people were probably exposed to lacrosse and the PLL specifically on that piece of content alone. And in a world where content is king, that's huge. And if y'all haven't seen what I'm talking about yet, Lil Huddy dropped a video and Nines dropped one too, so make sure you go check both of those out. TikTok haters were real life mad at that man, Paul. Like, I think it's so funny that people be like, grow the game, and then Paul goes and does something like that, which is something that's arguably the biggest lacrosse collab ever on social media, and people are like, no, not like that. Like, seriously, if you want to go by the numbers, that's got to be one of the biggest collabs the sport has ever seen as far as reaching new potential audiences. And people were like upset that he did something with a 18 or 19, however old Lil Huddy is, TikTok creator. How long are we gonna keep gatekeeping our own sport? Like, that just makes no sense to me. Did y'all see what Lil Huddy was wearing in that video? A Chrome LC practice penny. Yeah, that's right, practice pennies just dropped. So if you wanted one and don't have one yet, feel free to go ahead and pause this video and go check out the PLL shop, see if you can get one, but then come back because we're not done here yet. All right, so next topic. Got some huge news coming out of the women's lacrosse game. Women's professional lacrosse is officially back thanks to Athletes Unlimited. So let's just pause real quick for reference. AU also runs a professional softball league as well as a professional indoor volleyball league. And this professional women's lacrosse league is gonna have some changes as far as how games work and how the league works. So as far as game format, it's gonna be 8-minute quarters, 9 players to a side, and then a 60-second shot clock. But what really sticks out is the league format. So the league set up like this. There's 56 individual players, and then they split them up into 4 different teams that change every week based on individual performance and team wins. So each week, the top 4 players in the league serve as league captains, and they get to draft their own team for the week. Like, that's pretty dope. Go ahead and comment down below what rule changes you'd like to see in either the men's or the women's game in order to speed up the game or just make it appealing to more eyeballs. Okay, so before I sign off for the week, I want to leave y'all with something funny that happened on Lacrosse Twitter on accident the other day. It turned into such a good conversation. Which helmet redemption story is better? The Stallion to the rival or the Evo to the burn? So I let the poll run for a day, and last Twitter spoke. People tend to think the Stallion to the rival is the better comeback story in the helmet game. And I think everyone that voted for that was 100% right. I think the burn is a slightly better looking helmet overall, but yo, STX took the Stallion, which is arguably a top 5 worst looking helmet of all time, and turned it into the rival, which is arguably a top 5 best looking helmet of all time. That's a redemption story. All right, so anyways, that's it for me for this week. Sun's going down. I'm gonna go home and get some dinner. I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Peace out.